Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your daily dose of zombies news from the game and the community here on COD Zombies HQ. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that like button down below and subscribe if you're not already for more daily news updates. You guys keep absolutely astounding me, dropping 2,254 likes on yesterday's video. It would be so sick if we can keep this going with 1,115 thumbs up on this video. I got a pretty quick video for you guys today, but the contents are very interesting. Kicking things off with our first story of the day, guys. This one comes from a Reddit user named Spence Cool. And if you guys didn't know, just the other day, the 1.15 patch was actually released for PC. Now, naturally, people started digging into the code, and what Spence Cool found was very interesting. He made a post on Reddit entitled Possible Black Ops 1/2 map texture or meshes found within the 1.15 update on PC. And there are 3 specific files that are very interesting. I can't actually show you the original code due to potential copyright concerns, but you can find a link to the image down in the description. The first file that's very interesting is entitled ZM_KIN_chair_theater_vintage. And of course, ZM_KIN refers to Kino. That would make sense with a vintage theater chair. So this file we are assuming is associated in some way with Kino der Toten. The second file is entitled ZM_ORI_barbed wire_set_etc. So we're assuming here that ZM_ORI is referring to Origins. And of course, that would make sense. There was barbed wire on that map. This is kind of like the texture or model for that asset. And the third interesting file is entitled ZM_ASC_wires_bunker_etc. And here we're assuming ZM_ASC is referring to Ascension. So what this is pointing to is the fact that there may be some remastered map where they're getting some of the textures or meshes into the game, kind of preloading it, getting ready for DLC 4. And we also get to assume that the contents of those remastered maps will be Kino der Toten, Origins, and Ascension. Now, of course, nothing is 100% confirmed at this time, but this is a very interesting post that points towards those remasters. Now moving on to the second story of the day, guys. This one comes from another Reddit user named WillJones1989, where he posted an image with the caption, "Proof that Weasel and Dr. Monty are not the same person." Now, if you guys didn't know, a bunch of people in the community were theorizing that Weasel from Mob of the Dead and Dr. Monty were the same person, and they pointed to various aspects of similarities between the two. Well, the author of this post hoped to disprove that. A bunch of people were saying that the gloves that the Weasel as well as Dr. Monty is wearing are very similar. But as this image shows, while the gloves are kind of similar, they are a totally different color, and thus we can assume are not the same pair of gloves being worn by the two characters. And the second thing people were saying is that their facial structures are kind of similar, but taking a closer look, especially looking at the nose and the eyes, we can tell that they are very different between the two characters. And beyond that, if Jason Blundell did want Dr. Monty to be some version of the Weasel, they probably would have gotten the original voice actor to voice Dr. Monty, where in this case we know that is obviously not the case. Well guys, that wraps up today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, be sure to smash that like button down below and subscribe if you're not already for more daily news updates. Today's video was super quick, but I did hold a 1 hour 40-minute live stream today. It was an awesome stream kind of celebrating 20,000 subscribers, and you can find a link to it down in the description. Well, I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you with another news update tomorrow. And so it begins.